All right, let's talk containers. We're gonna look at two of the biggest names out there, Docker and Podman. And hey, if you've ever wanted to get rid of that classic "it works on my machine" headache for good, well, you are in exactly the right place. Let's do this.
Ah yes, the classic. We've all said it, haven't we? But it works on my machine. It's that, that sinking feeling when your code is perfect on your laptop, but the second it goes anywhere else, boom, everything just falls apart. That right there is the classic sign of inconsistent environments.
So what's the magic trick to fix this? It's called containerization. Seriously, this is the solution. Think of it like this. You're packing your application and everything it needs to run, all the code, the libraries, the settings, into one neat, tidy, self-contained box. And that box, that's your container. It'll run exactly the same no matter where you put it. Pretty cool, right? Problem solved.
Okay, let's start with the big one, the one pretty much everyone has heard of, Docker. This is the tool that really put containers on the map for developers everywhere. For years, it's been the go-to standard.
All right, enough talk. Let's actually see how it works. We'll hop into the terminal, and the first thing we'll do is just a quick version check to make sure it's installed.
Next up, we need an application. We're gonna grab a pre-built package or image for the Nginx web server. And look at that, it's just one simple command. And now for the final step. Let's run it. This one little command tells Docker to start the container, connect the network port so we can access it, and bam! Just like that, our web server is up and running. It is so fast.
So what's actually happening behind the scenes? Well, when you type a command, you're talking to something called the Docker client. That client then sends your request over to a central background process, the Docker Daemon. Think of the daemon as the main brain of the operation. Now, here's the important part. That daemon does all the work, but it runs as root, which means it has the highest possible permissions on your system. Keep that in mind, it's going to be important in a minute.
Okay, so that was Docker. Now, let's meet the new kid on the block, the modern alternative, Podman. It was basically designed from scratch with security in mind, and you'll see it takes a pretty different approach. Let's do the exact same thing we did before, but this time with Podman. Watch closely. First, we check the version. Hey, wait a second. That command looks exactly the same.
And what about pulling that Nginx image? Yep, you guessed it. The command is identical.
And to get it running, it's the exact same command as before. This is huge, because it means if you already know Docker, you basically already know Podman. The switch is super easy.
So if the commands are the same, what's the big deal? What's actually different? It all comes down to the architecture. Remember that Docker Daemon we talked about? Well, Podman doesn't have one. There's no central process running in the background. Your command talks directly to the system to create and manage containers. And because of this simpler setup, Podman can run without needing those powerful root privileges. And that, right there, is a massive win for security.
Okay, let's put it all on the table and compare them side by side. Docker, it's got that central daemon. It usually needs root access, and its strength is this huge ecosystem of tools built around it. Podman, on the other hand, is daemonless. It's designed to be rootless from the get-go, and its whole focus is on being secure and simple. And get this, switching from Docker to Podman can be this easy. Seriously. You can run this one simple command in your terminal to create an alias. And from now on, every time you type Docker out of habit, your computer will secretly run the more secure, daemonless Podman instead. How cool is that? So, the big question, which one should you use? Honestly, it's pretty straightforward. If you're working in a place that has a massive, complex system already built around Docker and its tools, you'll probably stick with Docker. But if security is your #1 concern and you love the idea of a simpler, rootless, daemonless setup, then Podman is definitely the way to go.
At the end of the day, having both of these amazing tools is a huge win for all of us. It means we have more choice, more power, and more security when we build our software. So the real question isn't which one is better, but what amazing things are you going to build now that you know how?